What is going on, guys and gals? It is your boy J-Love come back at you with another video about Hotshot trucking. In this video, guys, we're going to be going over our biggest month yet. Okay, guys, so as you know, we started our Hotshot trucking life back in October of 2020. Currently, we are in January, basically February of 2022, guys. And let me tell you, it has been a ride. It has been good. It has been bad. We've had to make changes. We have to, stir up the pot, make it better. I don't know. We've done a lot of stuff to really make this work, guys. And I've really grinded it over the past, 18 months or, basically 2 years now. But even before we were actually on the road. But guys, truthfully, I have not been able to pay myself that much money. I have not been able to take a lot of money out of the business, but I've been able to focus a lot on it because of other things I've been doing, because of dispatching for you guys, because of YouTube, because of these things. So I really love you guys, and I thank you guys for being here. But finally, guys, I really feel like we are turning that, what's the word I'm looking for? Getting over the mountain to where I am starting to make some money, as well as the other people that have been investing in the business since day one. As you know by watching my videos, Ray, he's super awesome. He's been making good money with us for a while. And the people that have been with us, we've been able to make them good monies. But when you're purely leasing people on, you're taking a pretty small percentage. And so it's not like there's going to be a lot of capital just flowing around for you personally. Not saying that the people you're working with aren't making money. But, we've been taking time, and we've been really selective about who we're leasing on. I get people hitting me up all the time. But I'm very selective because I do care about my business, but I also care about them making money. And I want us to be able to mesh together and for us to just make as much money as possible. I mean, it's not really about the money, but it is about the money because it's hard work. Anyways, guys, we're going to go over the numbers for our 3 trucks. Right now, we currently have 3 separate people leased on. We have Ray, we have Rod, and we have Devin. 3 awesome guys that work with us. As you know, Ray's out of McAllen, Texas. El Sur de Texas, cerca de Mexico is where he lives. And then we have Rod, who's out of Neosho, Missouri, about 15 minutes from me. Super awesome guy. And then we have Devin, who's out of Houston, Texas. All 3 of them have CDLs. All 3 of them have 40-foot trailers. Ray can haul about 20,000 pounds, Rod about 18,000 pounds, and Devin about 16,500, 17,000. So they are CDL setups. But I'm going to go over the money. I'm going to go over how much money each one of them gross this month. I'm going to go over how much they spent in fuel. I'm going to go over how many miles they drove with Deadhead. And I'm going to go over their rate per mile. So you guys can really see what kind of numbers they made in our biggest month so far. So let's get to it. So truck number 1, I'm not going to tell you which truck is rich stuff. So truck number 1 did $24,560 in the month of January gross, okay? They drove 10,724 miles in the month of January, so they were going hard. They spent $5,288 in fuel, and they had a rate per mile of $2.29. So a super awesome, super awesome month for truck number 1. Pretty high gross number, 25,000. Basically, and then a rate per mile of $2.30. So the profits were there. I think operating cost for that truck's about $1.60 per mile. So profits were there, guys. Growth was high. A good month to start out the new year for them. So let's go to truck number 2. Truck number 2 did $22,850 that month. Okay, so a little bit less than truck number 1, but a really good month. Only drove 9,510 miles, so a little bit less than the miles. Spent $4,456 in fuel, but had average rate per mile of $2.40. Okay, guys, so had a little bit smaller gross, but higher rate per mile. Okay, so great month as well for truck number 2. And truck number 2 actually didn't start till the 5th of January. So I had a really killer month, was able to spend some time with family, and actually got home, I think, the 27th of January as well. So got, a good time to spend with the family and still make good money. So truck number 3. Truck number 3 grossed $23,100, so a little bit more than truck number 2, a little bit less than truck number 1. Drove 9,284 miles, spent $4,398 in fuel, and had an average rate per mile of $2.49. So truck number 3 takes the cake for rate per mile. Truck number 1 takes the cake for gross. And yeah, truck number 2, sorry. But you did great as well. I mean, there we are. All 3 trucks did awesome, guys. And that's what's super cool to me is when I leave somebody on, what I say, guys, is I say, hey, I don't know exactly how much money you can make. I know, and I promise you that if you're willing to be on the road, we're going to make at least $5,000 per week. And we're going to keep you around that $2, $2.20, $2.30, $2.40 per mile. That's what we're looking for. Obviously, we're going to get higher rate per miles than that. Sometimes we're going to have to take lower when we're stuck in the area. Maybe we go $1.70, $1.80 when we have to. But on average, guys, being consistent, you will average at least $20,000 per month with an average rate per mile at least $2.30, $2.20 is what I tell people. So I love being able to exceed that number and give profitable months for my drivers and for the people that are leased on. So total, guys, as a company, we gross $70,510. We drove 29,518 miles and had an average rate per mile of $2.39, guys. Super, super, super awesome month, guys, okay, for all of us. And I'm very thankful for all of the drivers out there. I mean, I am. Thank you, guys. But I'm very thankful for the people that are leased onto my company that are wanting to make money. I'm super thankful for my lead dispatcher, Trent, who's a super awesome guy. I actually trained him up. But he's been taking over a lot of the dispatching role for me lately, doing a super awesome job, as you guys can see. And, you know, it's just super awesome to see these numbers, guys, because, like I said, we started non-CDL October 2020 with zero idea what we were doing. You know, then we leased somebody on, you know, trying to make that all work out. Then we hired a driver, you know, trying to make that work out. And then we found Ray. Ray found us. We got him going in March. He was going, you know, by himself for us for about 7 months, making good money, but obviously we weren't making much money on top of him, and we have our own bills to pay. So, like, you know, it's not like we were making a ton of money, but he was making good money. Then we got, you know, Rod on in October of 2021. And then we just recently got Devin on in November. And these guys are awesome, and I'm super thankful for them. If you guys are looking for a place to lease on and you want to see these numbers, you want to see this money coming your way, hit me up, guys. FlashLoveLogisticsLLC@gmail.com. We are only accepting CDL drivers that can haul at least 16,000 pounds, guys. Preferably you live in either Texas, Missouri, or surrounding states. But guys, we can grow together. We're looking for people that want to grind down the road, stay out for maybe 3-4 weeks at a time, only taking 3 or 4 days off. Because I know if you're willing to stay on the road, we will put our sweat, our blood, everything into making sure that you're making money. That's the promise I give to people at Flash Love Logistics, is we're going to work super hard for you behind the curtain. So you just have to focus on driving so you can take home this money. But I love you guys. I thank you guys for being a part of this video, and I hope you all have a great day.